There's a difference between estate planning and legacy planning. Estate planning really is getting those documents in place, just talking about what do you want to do and how do we accomplish that goal. You want to make sure you have your minor children are taken care of through age 30. Okay, well, let's put a trust in place. It's just getting those documents in place that help put somebody in place to make those decisions for you. Legacy planning is very different. It's thinking about why you're doing something. It's not how you're doing something. Why are you giving those assets to your children? How much should you be giving to your children? Do you want to give to charity? How much do you want to give to charity? Why do you want to give to charity? Are there charities that are important to you? The legacy planning also involves passing on values and goals down to future generations, educating them to receive that inheritance. First generation builds the wealth, second generation spends it, and then third generation is left with nothing. And it's that second generation that's the most important, right? How do we educate that second generation to be responsible with those assets that the first generation has worked so hard to create? And that's part of legacy planning, is education, passing on those goals, those values of the first generation down to that second generation and future generations. A big part of legacy planning is communication among family members. Estate plans fail not because of the documents themselves, but it's because of the lack of communication among family members and future generations. One of the tools that we use here at Truepoint to assist our clients with this communication gap is family meetings. This is where generation one brings generation two and potentially even future generations together to have very detailed and potentially sometimes tough conversations about the wealth that's going to be passed down from generation to generation. Those conversations allow the families to really tackle those important issues. It also allows for that second generation to understand where they might need to improve to manage these assets. And so we can also provide that education to the second generation to create responsible people when they receive that wealth, so that there's a greater chance that that wealth will last multiple generations.